Welcome back to World Affairs in Context, everyone. Donald Trump just said that Ukraine must either sign a deal with the United States to hand over control of half of its natural resources, or there will be, quote-unquote, a lot of problems. Those are Donald Trump's words. It seems that Trump is not really backing down when it comes to, reportedly, trillions of dollars worth in rare earth minerals located in Ukraine. Even though an end to the Ukraine conflict appears to be finally in sight, there are concerns that the United States' new strategy is effectively a reverse Kissinger move to decouple, so to speak, Russia from China.
What we're going to try to do is basically force him into actions. What you want to do is force him to actions maybe he's uncomfortable with. What I mean by that is an example. Right now is what we're going to do is try to break this alliance that he currently has. He's got an alliance around North Korea that wasn't there before. He's got an alliance with Iran that wasn't there before. He's got an alliance with China that wasn't there before, meaning 4 years ago before.
But the good news is that the conflict appears to be entering its final stage. Previously, Trump indicated that the United States would accept Ukraine's rare earth minerals as a quote-unquote guarantee for providing close to $300 billion worth in financial and military aid. Trump said that he wanted the equivalent of $500 billion worth of rare earth minerals, even though there are reports that some resources located in Ukraine are not, in fact, economically viable for mining and production. The offer that was made by the Trump administration was far worse, by the way, for Ukraine than the burden of World War I reparations was for the defeated Germany. Imagine that. I previously shared these specifics in a video. Zelensky truly infuriated Trump by walking away from that first deal during the Munich conference, citing a lack of security guarantees for Ukraine. The deal that Trump offered Zelensky gave control of everything of value in Ukraine to the United States, and Ukraine, as we know very well, is the most resource-rich nation in Europe. Mike Waltz, White House National Security Advisor, reiterated Trump's sentiment, stating, "Zelensky must strike minerals deal," said Waltz. Clearly, there's just too much money on the table, too much potential benefit and profit on the table for Trump to walk away from the possibility of gaining control of all future license agreements, having the right of first refusal, as well as gaining access to 50% of all Ukrainian resources. War is business, and Trump is well versed in how to get the most out of a desperate military dictator. To that end, here's...
So there you have it. Let's begin this lesson by giving honor and glory to the power of our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash. Let's give double honors to our head apostles, the elders, the bishops out of the great millstone that taught us this truth and that rule well. And salutation, peace to the tabernacle of David, the 144,000, followed by the large multitude, men, women, children, whom our King, our Redeemer, Yahawashi, is going to have mercy upon. I pray that this message continue to comfort you, continue to build your faith. That's what it's all about, particularly seeing the prophecies coming to pass. We've identified the wicked Esau, Edom, self-proclaimed white man. That's why he is the cancer of the world. That's why he can never have enough. The Lord said he enlarges his desire as hell. That's the self-proclaimed. Wherever the resources are, you're going to find them there. From the continent of Africa, from Central America to South America to the Caribbean, wherever resource are, the gold, whatever minerals that these devils need, they're going to find a way to get in there. And that is now you know why the Lord is going to delete Babylon the Great, America off the map. That's right. Nobody's going to live on the soil of America. Okay, America is going to remain a monument for the rest of the nation. This is what happens when you go against the Lord. When you are greedy for gain. That's right. When you only care about yourself, you continue to steal, pillage. Before we get into that, let's look up a few words here. Barakata Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Let's look at the Bible. Let's go to the definition. I want to extortion. Okay, extortion. First, I was looking at the racketeering. Racketeering, we're going to do, it's a extortion. What is extortion? The practice of obtaining something, especially money, through force or threats. He used bribery and extortion to build himself a huge art stuff mansion. An example, it says here, exaction, extraction, blackmail, shakedown. That's what this man is doing. Shake down. You hear? Let's look up the definition of racketeering. Let's go. Meaning of I'm a terrible racketeering. Racketeering. Let's do it. Racketeering. A set of illegal activities aimed at commercial profit that may disguise as legitimate business deals. Racketeering is defined by a coordinated effort by multiple people to repeatedly earn profit, typically by what? Fraud. Okay, this is what they're about to do, and that's what they do. They're doing it right in front of you. Self-proclaimed white men. That's right. How they obtain America. We're going to continue to tell you that the self-proclaimed white man, that's why he's not innocent. That's why all his existence, everything that he has stolen it. This man hasn't worked a day in his life yet. It says racketeering is defined by a coordinated effort by multiple people to repeatedly earn a profit, typically by fraud, extortion, bribery, threats, violence, on all other illegal means. Now, that's why we're going to Micah chapter 2, verse 1. It says here, verse 2. It says, no, verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it. Because what? It is in the power of their hand. Nobody can stop these people. It's clear as day because of what? Their military might. You are threatening a sovereign nation because you want their resources. You use them to go against a nation that you couldn't face. Amano. But now when things are falling apart, you want the money that you put into this nations to fight you. That's what America is doing. These Western countries, they all push Ukraine to go against Russia. Family, it's all about resources. So now whatever is left in Ukraine, they want it. Initially, the plan was to balkanize Russia, but that didn't pan out. Okay, it didn't come through for them. That's Esau Edom, self-proclaimed white man. He is the cancer of the world. It says, and they covered fields, they covered fields and take them by violence, and houses, and they take them away. So they oppress man and his house, even a man and his heritage. How about this? Let's look up some words here. Let's look up covet. That's hamad, right? The Hebrew word is what? Hamad.
Strong's H2530.
Hamad.
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 It says to desire. Take pleasure in, delight, to be desirable. And they do it by what? Violence, fam. That's all they know. This man, your blood is nothing in his sight. Do you know how many people died in Ukraine, family? How many men, brothers, and women, pregnant women at one point were at the front line. That's Esau Edom. He doesn't care because of those resources. They are telling you what this man is all about. Remember now they're telling you that you're going to own nothing and be happy about it. They're cutting back. Government jobs are gone. Now people are putting their homes on sale. Guess who's going to move in and buy all these homes that are about to go on the market? Because people can't afford their mortgage anymore. That's right. Your corporation, the Vanguard, the Black Rocks. That's right. They are moving. They're going to move in. That's all part of the new world order. They're going to turn around. That's right. And sell it to, because family, the rich, there's got to be a separation between the rich and poor. But they are sadly mistaken. It's not going to come to fruition. Oh, we know what is coming through the spirit and power of our King, our Redeemer, Yahawashi. It's not going to come to fruition. They are about to take the biggest L of their lives. Because these devils can never have enough. That's why Yahawashi says, if he tarries, there shall no flesh be saved. He wasn't lying. The way these people are moving, They are now openly telling you that that's right, racketeering, that's right. We're taking over those resources, whether you like it or not. We are taking it. We have other articles, but listen to this. Let's go here. So now it says here, and they covered fields and take them by violence. Let's read this in the NLT. I didn't read this in the NLT. Let's do that. It says here, when you want a piece of land, you find a way to seize it. When you want someone's house, you take it by fraud and violence. You cheat a man of his property. What about the citizens of Ukraine? The people that actually own the land. The countries, the resource of a country is supposed to benefit the people that live in the land, not you living across the ocean. Why do these people? That's right. Because why? That is the spirit the Lord has put upon them. They can never have enough, family. From your Afghanistan to Syria to Libya. Look at Iraq. Look at when Saddam Hussein was there. Guess what? People have clean running water. They were beautiful universities. There was peace in that land. Yeah, the man was tearing. Listen, I'm not picking sides here. But you gotta call wickedness when you see it. America, Babylon the Great, and the West have destroyed the entire world. From your Vietnam, that's right. It's all the West. There's only one person, family, you put a self-proclaimed white man. He's the one that have destroyed the entire world. Because this devil can never have enough. It said when you want a piece of land, you find a way to seize it. When you want someone's house, you take it by fraud and violence. You cheat a man of his property, stealing his family inheritance. And that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. Therefore, thus says the Lord Yahawah, behold, against this family do I devise an evil, from which ye shall not remove your necks. You hear what the Lord is saying? The Lord is threatening you with death, destruction. This is what the Lord is saying. You're not going to move your neck from this one here. No. It said, neither shall ye go hotly, for this time is evil. That's what is coming. This is what it says here, and then here. That's why the kingdom is about to be, it said in Ecclesiasticus 10:8, because of unrighteous dealings. You want the resource-rich country. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, you're talking about over 1 million men died because you want those resources. You wanted to balkanize Russia, to steal resources. This is what the Lord is saying. Ecclesiasticus 10 is about a nation of people. Esau, Edom, self-proclaimed white men. That's what the prophets are here to remind you. So when the judgment comes, you can't say you didn't know. This is why the Lord is about to translate the kingdom from you to what? To his son and the Israelite. This is what the whole world is waiting for. Romans chapter 8 said the whole creation is waiting for the manifestations of the sons of the power. The whole creation. Everybody is waiting because under your rulership, nobody's going to get a fair share. It said, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit. You hear what the Lord is saying? This riches, you got it by deceit. The kingdom is translated from one people to another. That's what is about to happen. And we can't wait. We say, Tawada Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. That's right. Rubio, this is from Haltena radio show. Rubio, Zelensky made agreement, then went out and lied about it. Now faces cut off of Starlink communication. That's how they get the riches. Extortion, threats. If you don't give us this land, we're going to cut this off. That's what these men do. Family, this is the current Secretary of State of America, Marco Rubio. This is the world that we are living in today. These are the people ruling over us. Racketeering, extortion, theft, murder is there. Genocide in front. Yeah, family, it is allowed in this man's kingdom. It is allowed in this man's kingdom, but we're going to skip it. Look at this, okay? Look at the resource, okay? This is Forbes, okay? This is from Forbes website. It says here, the cost of minerals in the regions of Ukraine. That's where they are there. There is clearly a hardball being played with Ukraine right now, but it is quite revealing how sneaky the British have what? The British have been in this whole affair. They're all in on it. That's right. Esau, Edom, all in on it. Whether it's the British, whether it's the Germans, that's why the Lord says the border of wickedness. Whatever these people are, they are known as the border of wickedness. Whether it's in Sweden, whether it's Norway, that's why they are the same devil. That's why the Lord says their memory is going to be wiped off the face of the map. You ain't going to see so-called white person in the kingdom after that 1,000 years of captivity. That they're going to be done away with. That's Obadiah 1:18. It said they've been pushing to keep the war going while hidden in the background. And they've signing money deals with Ukraine. Nice government they have in Britain. Real up and up people. But this guy here, I mean, he'll turn us some time to, because they figured, yeah, let's America alone and steal Ukraine resources. Well, how come Britain wants the same thing too? You see, a house divided. This is what these people are. Whether whether it is France or whether it's in America, whether it's Canada, family, these are the same devil across the board. And we know that there are Israelites among them, like we do. We always qualify by saying, you go to Jeremiah 12, verse 9. The Lord says, my heritage is unto me like speckled birds. Israelites are going to come looking like some of these white people, so-called white people, because they give themselves that name. Their biblical name is Esau. Esau's name was changed to Edom. They are the Edomites of the Bible. That's who the Lord is coming to visit. Isaiah 63. Update. It said the British newspaper Daily Mail is now reporting that Zelensky has agreed to the deal. But there's information coming that no, he hasn't agreed to the deal. He says no. But let's read on. Donald Trump appears to have won his trade standoff with Vladimir Zelensky, as the Ukrainian president said to give in and sign a deal giving the U.S. access to deposits of critical minerals. The deal was seen as crucial for satisfying Washington's demand for a peace settlement between Ukraine and Russia to end their 3-year-long war. The war that was supposed to destroy Russia. Russia just kicked the West's ass. Excuse my language. You see? But here we go. Listen to this. So this, look at the deposits. You see the dark green area is what? Look at it. 3 to 4 trillion dollars. Lviv and I can't even Zetemaya. That's why the dark green area and combined is 3 to 4 trillion dollars. You look at this map here. Look at, there's lots of money here. And that's where you're going to find Esau, Edom. Wherever resources are, you're going to see this devil. The Lord says, by thy sword thou shalt live. That's why they have all this military to do, continue to pillage, to rape, pillage resources. So don't tell me that these people work hard for. No, they've never worked a day in their life yet. But the Lord is reserving them for the kingdom. They're going to work. Esau, Edom, self-proclaimed white man, he's going to work. But listen to what Pro News is reporting this morning. Zelensky torpedoes the agreement with the U.S. on minerals. Who is pulling the strings in Kiev? Rapid development in Ukraine energy game. Vladimir Zelensky appears to be backing away from the mammoth deal with the U.S. on minerals, despite Donald Trump's assurance that everything was ready. Now you know. We are at the end of this man's kingdom. And if he doesn't agree to it, look at what they are saying about him right now. You see, this is what they say. The same man that they put up, they put this man there. Family, this man was a hero. He was traveling across the West, addressing every parliament. He was a hero. The war president, they call him. But now, listen, it's a U.S. to issue arrest warrant for Vladimir Zelensky over murder of American journalist Gonzalo Lira. Why now? Because he doesn't want to play ball. That's what happens. We tell you this man's a trick. They come into your country, and then if the president is not playing ball, family, there's going to be some type of insurrection. Then all of a sudden you see people rising up against their government. That's right. This is what they do all over the world. Saddam Hussein was a CIA, ally. It was, Saddam Hussein went for CIA. Family, America supported Iraq during the Iraq-Iran war. You can go and look it up. Where they were providing chemical weapon to what? Iraq to what? To destroy, to use on what? Iran. And then all of a sudden, Iraq wasn't their ally anymore. Now Saddam Hussein is a terrible guy. The same thing with Libya. Gaddafi, they told Gaddafi to get rid of all his nuclear weapons. The moment he did that, that was the end of Gaddafi. The problem is, that's what they do. This is, it says Elon Musk, Trump alter ego posted the U.S. through the head of the government efficiency department. Elon Musk is accusing Zelensky of murder of American journalist Gonzalo Rivera is preparing to issue an arrest warrant for the Ukrainian president. This is what we are looking at. And all of a sudden, they put this here. Listen to this video, okay? This is, what's it called? What's the guy's name again? What's his name? Tucker Carlson, sorry. Tucker Carlson. Listen to, now they bad mouthing, Zelensky. Family, we love it. Because we know that everybody, the Lord is exposing Esau, Edom, self-proclaimed white men. Nobody can tell you that this man is righteous. America, this so-called the beacon of the world, what is it called? We stand for human rights, our democracy, all this nonsense that they were able to push and fool the world. No, the Lord is laying them exposed. The Lord is finally telling the whole world that, look at Esau, Edom. He can't hide anymore. The Lord have made them what? A gazing stock. Nahum chapter 3. The woe to the bloody city is full of lies and robbery. Let's get her before we play. Let's go to Nahum 3. Yeah, it is full of robbery. It says the prey departed not. Let's go to the book of Nahum. Nahum 3. Woe to the bloody city. Now we know that America is known as the bloody city. Here it was talking about Nineveh, but family, it can apply to America today. Let's go to Nahum chapter 3, verse 1. It said, woe to the bloody city. It is full of lies. That's what they're telling you, lies. The whole world was saying, Russia started this war. Russia is the aggressor. We have to defend. Ukraine need to defend itself. Ukraine. People with their Ukrainian flags and all. No, family, we know better. We know better, man. The Lord opened our eyes. He said, we are not ignorant of Satan's devices. The same devil that has been going around pillaging, raping, stealing, now is telling us that he is righteous. That means the Lord Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi is a liar. And we know that the power that we serve is not a lie, a man that shall lie. Esau, he said the Ethiopian, it tells you in the book of Jeremiah, at 13:23, I believe, it says the Ethiopian can change his spot. Not the Ethiopian. It says that the leopard cannot change the spot, and the Ethiopian can change the skin. So whoever is not accustomed to do good, can he do good? No. Roughly paraphrasing that precept. You see, this man cannot change. You see, that greed, they can never have enough. That wickedness, family, is in their DNA. They wake up, family, they say they go to bed thinking about what can we do? How can we make life difficult for other people? That's their mindset. He said, woe to the bloody city. It is full of lies and robbery. The prey departed not. That's America. That's America. But let's go on. Let's hear what Tucker have to say.
Violence. A lot of people have been killed. Non-combatants have been killed by the Zelensky government.
Beaten our priests, beaten our parishioners. And I have this all on video. If you go to SaveTheUOC.com, you will see the videos of our parishioners being beaten. These are the elderly parents of people at the front fighting for the liberation and protection of Ukraine, being beaten very often by SBU, that's their secret police, wearing death masks with Nazi insignias on their arms. So the fact that he's destroyed civil society, he's destroyed a free media, he jails or sanctions or charges with treason his opponents, we're supposed to ignore all of that, because if we mention it, or if I stand on a soapbox to scream that he's jailing and torturing priests, we are somehow disentitled to speak.
Yep. Now you see it. It's all about resources. Because this is they're going to smear him if he refuses to sign this agreement. Family, we are at the end of this man's kingdom. Esau, Edom, I just wanted to bring that up, but the Lord will now bring another. We're going to cover, what is it called? We'll do a news and prophecy later on. But just to show you that Esau, Edom, this the self-proclaimed white man, family, his kingdom is coming to an end. Right now, it's desperate. The American empire is collapsing, and it's collapsing right in front. We are living in it. It's happening right in front of our eyes. This man is finished. Donald Trump is finished. Let's finish a few more minutes of this, and then we're gonna end it.
Here's what Donald Trump said, underscoring the desperation that the Kiev regime is facing. They, referring to Zelensky, don't have any cards, he said, but they're playing tough. Even though there are reports of up to 70% of critical resources now being on Russian territory, the deal between the United States and Ukraine is likely to go through because Zelensky is selling Ukraine not for national security guarantees, but for his own security guarantees, probably somewhere in the French Riviera. The relationship between Donald Trump and Zelensky substantially deteriorated over the past week. Trump called Zelensky a dictator. Zelensky then responded with one of his signature moves, one of his favorite tricks. He banned Truth Social in Ukraine. This was a quite laughable yet standard move because that's what he's done, that's what he's been doing to every single political opponent since he took office. And as you may know, there has been no political opposition in Ukraine, which is healthy to have. So there's been no political opposition or non-aligned media in Ukraine since Zelensky took office. Additionally, Trump stated that Zelensky's participation in peace negotiations is not that important. He said that on February the 21st, Friday. Despite the fallout, both sides are returning back to business. Keith Kellogg, U.S. Special Envoy, met with Zelensky this week, and even though the United States canceled a joint press conference with Zelensky that day in Kiev, the latter advertised the meeting as a success. On Friday, February the 21st, Bloomberg reported, the United States, Ukraine again ramp up talks on minerals deal during envoy trip, with there being a...
Yeah, I'm gonna end it there, family. Yeah, let's get a quick precept here. Yeah, we thank the Lord Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Obadiah chapter 1 verse 15. For the day of the Lord Yahawah is near upon all the heathen. I think we've seen enough of these devils. That's why I think we've seen enough. We've experienced enough. The Lord has punished us enough. And the Lord is about to deliver his elect. A righteous kingdom is coming. And we can't wait for the judgment upon our enemies. And that's what we're waiting for. And that time is fast approaching. And it says, for the day of the Lord Yahawah is near. It's not going to be long. It's not, we don't have 10 years here. This man's kingdom is coming to an end very, very quickly. Okay, the Yahawashi says only need 1 hour. Revelation 18. That our King Yahawashi is bringing judgment. These devils cannot continue to be pillaged. They've been doing this all their life, starting with Alexander the Great. I think we've seen enough of these devils. And for the day of the Lord Yahawah is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. That's right. Yet thy reward shall return upon thine own head. The way you've been going around pillaging, raping, stealing, it is coming upon your head. You're going to drink that cup. Let's go to Lamentation. Lamentation. These devils are going to get it. They're like, the Lord is not going to... Look at what the Lord did to the apple of his eye. And you, the one that he hates, listen to what he says here in the Lamentation 21. Lamentation 4:21. It says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. You so-called white people, you love that name so much, Caucasian, European. Listen to what the Lord is saying. It said, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, thou dwellest in the land of Uz. He said, the cup. What cup is the Lord talking about? Go to the Deuteronomy chapter 30 verse 7. All the curses, the Lord says he's going to pour it upon you. Everything that we went through as a nation, you're about to receive it. That's right. This word is coming for all you devils, particularly Esau, Edom. It said, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, thou dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. the sins. It said, the punishment now of thine iniquity is accomplished. Talking about who? The Israelite. That's why our punishment, we are about to be released from prison under this man's friggin' rulership. He said, the punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. Who's he? Esau Edom will no more carry thee away into captivity. We ain't going into slavery again. It is over. And we say, Tawada Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Eh? He says here, he will visit thine iniquity. The Lord Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi will visit what? You so-called white people, all your sins that you've been doing. Man, I was watching this movie yesterday. This is actually, I heard about it, but I never really, there's so many different slave movies, I didn't even get a chance to. So yesterday I said, let me watch this called, what is it called again? Shoot, my memory is leaving me, man. The Birth of a Nation. There was a particular scene in the movie, family, where this Jake guy, I think he was being rebellious. They had him in this dungeon and he refused to eat. So I think, he was refused to eat. So you know what they did? Family, the guy took a hammer and broke his teeth. And then he stuck some type of a device inside his mouth and pour whatever disgusting porridge, whatever it is, into this man's mouth. Man, when I saw that, I'm like, man, Esau, self-proclaimed white man, you got a lot to pay. You got a lot to pay. That movie, man, I tell you, man, these are the things that, in essence, is based on true story. But you did worse than that. You did worse than that. And all of a sudden, you're going to call in sweet baby Jesus. Some pale skin, blonde hair, blue eyes going to pop out of the sky and come and save you? Have you lost your mind? It said, the punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sin. The Lord, he's going to discover your sin. And the whole world is going to know that you are indeed the cancer of the world. And that's right. That's why the Lord said your memory is going to be wiped off the face of the map, the face of this earth. And we can't wait. We say, Tawada Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham Qadash. Shalom, beloved. Lord willing, I'll bring out another lesson later on today. Shalom.